Random fact for today's episode. So, do you know all the pictures from North Korea with all those generals and they're standing at their parades and they have medals lined from the top of their jackets, uniforms, and they covered the jacket. You know what I'm saying? They have like
Yeah, sure.
we'll put an image up on the screen
It looks like a parody, like
for
a
the
like a
list for the
comedy
listeners.
or
Yeah.
something.
There's one photo I saw where the medals, some dude's got them all on his top uniform and they're on his pants, like going down his leg,
Oh my
you know?
god,
So,
jeez.
do you
Yeah.
know why they have so many medals?
Uh, no, the people they've killed
Well,
in
let
the
me tell
state. I
you.
don't know.
So, in North Korea, you get to wear the medals of the last three generations of your family. So, you get to wear your medals, you get to
Oh,
wear your dad's medals, and you get to wear your grandfather's medals. And let's go back in
oh,
history a little bit. So, North Korea hasn't been in a major conflict since 1950, the Korea War.
hmm
So
yeah.
nobody's done anything to earn a real medal. So they're just coming up. Hey, well, let's just wear our dad's medals, and then eventually, well, now we got to wear our grandpa's medals. You know,
Oh,
so
yeah.
so they're wearing three generations of medals on their uniform. Isn't that just insane? Like,
That is wild. And yeah, I wonder if that's how it started. They're doing some parades with these new guys, and
right?
they ain't really, the uniforms looking empty, but
Yeah.
how, they're all about photo op and that
Oh
type of
man.
stuff. And
Yeah.
so they're like, hey, we need some medals, and then, yeah, like you
Sure.
said, I bet it grew to like, hey, my dad's got some medals, man. He was, he's a young buck, but he did a little, into that Korean War. He got in it a little bit. And then,
Yeah.
they were like, hey, that's a good idea. That parade looks nice. Look at all them guys. And they're like, hey, my granddad, he was
Yeah.
day one of the
Right.
Korean. You know what I mean? Like he was with China. He's been with, he was all up in
Yeah.
it. And so they're like, hey, yeah, hey, And then I bet they were like, hey, what about great grandpa? What was he got anything? And they're like, nah, he didn't really got much. So they're like, all right, we'll
Yeah.
cut it off.
Yeah.
We'll cut it off at three generations. That's interesting. I did not know that. I
Yeah.
I will I will admit, I feel like it's kind of cool.
Sure.
I'm kind
Yeah.
of into. I wish we had a little bit more familial pride. I guess that type of stuff,
Yeah.
repping the name and legacies, and so I don't know. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think maybe I could have worn a few extra, some
Okay.
some
Yeah, there you
Vietnam
go.
stuff or something.
So also, the current leadership and all, I was researching it some more, and they do have some like just like gimme medals. Like you can get medals for fishing and just like off the wall, just basic stuff. Like because
Wow.
North Korea, they're all about showmanship. Like they're going to show out. So
Yeah.
they walking down. They got, like I said, one guy's got medals going down his pant leg. Like he's got,
That may be a little much. That may be a little
oh,
much.
it is way too much. The photo that I'm thinking, we'll add it again so you guys can see
Okay.
it. But so here's a darker side of that story. So in North
Oh, jeez.
Korea, if you
Uh-huh.
get sent to like a labor camp or something, three
Yeah.
generations get to get that same punishment. You go, your
Oh,
son goes,
yeah.
then your grandson goes. So
Wow.
it's a give and take. I would say
That
that's insane.
that's crazy. I guess if like the rich get richer, if you get rewarded, you'll be
Man,
really taken care of. But if you get punished by any means, it's times three. That's crazy. That's interesting. I
yeah.
think
If
we
I
sort
got
of do
sent,
that.
yeah,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say if I got sent to a labor camp, I just may just forget the fact about having kids. Like, all right, this just ends with me. Like,
Yeah, I mean, my goodness, no point in passing that on.
yeah, for two more
We
generations.
in America we gripe about credit card debt and mortgages that are over, but I guess Korea could be worse. Or it could be worse in the world.
Yeah, so
Hey,
it's
man, fun
always,
fun fact
yeah,
to add that maybe America isn't too bad of a place after all.
yeah, I would have to agree. And that sounds like a good place to end it. So we will see you guys on the next episode. And until then, we'll see you.